1. Think like a rocket scientist. Learn from rocket scientists to innovate, to problem solve, and bring the unimaginable into fruition. Learn their powerful tools. You'll gain powerful tools that will help you fulfill both your professional and personal dreams. Learn their strategies, simple strategies you can use to make giant leaps in work and life. Learn how they achieve breakthroughs. What differentiates those who make this happen from those who don't isn't necessarily intelligence or money. It's mindset. 2. What's in it for you? You'll learn the secret ingredient to being original. Learn powerful scientific strategies. Why you should be bored. Often brilliant idea for a new product? What astronauts and comedians have in common. 3. Changing your attitude towards uncertainty opens you up to discovery. Scientists fear uncertainty too. At crucial moments in every space mission, NASA scientists chomp peanuts. We can't help feeling this way. This shows that even the most scientific among us fear uncertainty. Don't panic by uncertainty. Scientists focus on all the amazing things awaiting discovery. Fear of the unknown. But when we avoid uncertainty altogether, we close ourselves off to new possibilities. How to reach a discovery. Changing your attitude towards uncertainty opens you up to discovery. Practical steps to face the unknown. Once you've faced your fears, you'll be free to set off on your journey and see what you can achieve. 4. Best way to innovate is to stop conforming. We follow routines blindly instead of questioning if there is a better way to do something. We get trapped in habits that hinder original ideas. Embrace your inner rocket scientist. It would help if you were comfortable delegating, but there's still much work involved. Rocket scientists use first principles thinking. This method asks you to systematically question every possible aspect of a situation until you arrive at an indisputable truth. What did Elon Musk do? To identify which processes to challenge with first principles thinking, reflect on why you do something the way you do it. 5. Productivity. The enemy of original thought. Creativity needs space. Special theory of relativity. Imagine Albert Einstein mused over what would happen if he could observe light by running as fast as it. Creativity needs space and time. So many modern workplaces are so uncreative. Most of us are trapped in a cycle of self-propagating work. Children love discovery. Not adults. We're under so much pressure to get results and deliver that there's little scope for curiosity and exploration. Explore your mind. You need to run a thought experiment. Childlike sense of wonder and openness is essential if you want to find innovative solutions for problems. Gain insight by forcing yourself out of stale thinking patterns. Thought experiments offer us the space to consider specific questions in a parallel world where reality works differently. Add unoccupied time into your schedule to thought experiment. When your mind is given permission to drift, the areas of your brain responsible for creativity come to life. 6. Your mind is the biggest obstacle between you and your goal. Society teaches you to fear taking risks. This keeps you safe when you're young, but it holds you back as an adult. Success belongs to everyone. Many of us think that success belongs to the elite, not average people, so we don't bother trying. Banish that rational voice in your head to combat thoughts that discourage you from chasing your dreams. Practice divergent thinking. 7. Ask the right question to get the best solution. You must ask the right question. Don't stubbornly defend your idea when it comes to solving problems. Many of us are fixated on delivering an answer without fully considering the question. Fixated on delivering an answer? Reflect on whether there might be a better approach. Change the question you're asking. You can often come up with a revolutionary answer. How do you ask better questions? A strategy is the plan you use to achieve a particular outcome. Tactics, on the other hand, are actions that implement that strategy. Don't confuse tactics with strategies. By focusing on the bigger picture, you'll identify the questions you should be asking. 8. Overcome your blind spots. To arrive at the truth, you must actively confirmation bias. Even in the face of hard data, our brains look for information that affirm our views and ignores anything that doesn't. How to overcome confirmation bias? First, avoid becoming overly attached to your opinions. Instead, think of each opinion as a working hypothesis. Conflicting hypothesis. Reposing conflicting hypothesis is an excellent way to help eliminate your blind spots. Disprove your hypothesis. Finally, work to disprove your hypotheses, rather than prove them. 9. Test rigorously. The best way to ensure success is to test rigorously. Simulated emergencies. Astronauts' training program tricks them into making a mistake. That way, the astronaut is better prepared for their mission. Use tests to challenge your beliefs because the true purpose of a test is to find the breaking point where things go wrong. Identify the breaking points. Not many of us train in the environment that will be tested in, so we may not identify that a breaking point until it's too late. Safe training before big day. Comedian Jerry Seinfeld tried out his jokes in small comedy clubs. He tweaked mistakes for bigger audiences. How to test your idea? When testing, it's important to ensure that each component is trialed individually. Finally, the whole system is tested too. 10. Study your failures. We must carefully study our failures, even in the midst of success. Failure plays an important role. Failure is inevitable when you're aiming high. If you're on the hunt for original solutions, you'll be generating lots of ideas. Remember what happened to Challenger. The root of many tragedies can be traced back. Confidence that arises from past successes can blind you to reality. You think you know what you're doing because you've done it before to past successes. Be skeptical of your successes. But it's not enough to dissect past failures. We should be skeptical of our successes too. Success can deceive us. This is why it's crucial to remember that success is not an ending in itself. It's a milestone on an endless journey of discovery.